We like to call the house the Strata House because it reflects something coming out of the ground and transforming through the ages.
The house sits on a prominent little ridge, so it has 270-degree views. There was a 1960s white modernist house by a prominent Canadian architect named John B. Parkin. It was a bit tired, but it had this pavilion space. That piece of his house was really the iconic piece. So early on we said, we want to embrace this and work with it. There's 4 primary exterior materials. There's a battered stone base, representative of something very, very old. There's the modernist white element, and then there's the black Shushugiban volume on top. And then woven through all of these is almost a geologic strata of black Sahara Noir marble. The interior narrative that drove us is the client's fascination with Mad Men and the kind of groovy 60s and early 70s vibe.
The Mad Men aesthetic was an important influence to pull from to create spaces that can function both in the daytime as a family home, but that transform into this rich, lustrous nighttime feel.
It's a multifaceted place to live. Many different personalities contained within it. Parts of the house are Zen meditative spaces where it's really a reduced palette, reduced view, very calming and introspective.
Come under the house, we arrive at a beautiful motor court, and that motor court frames and creates a protected entrance for the house, leads you to the front door by passing an intimate garden, and then you're suddenly faced with the main door. We have a compressed space that frames the views and the swimming pool that almost become like a CinemaScope proportion. You have your pool in the foreground and the city in the background. Creates this really amazing space.
The breakfast room is on the east side of the house, so it wakes up with a lot of morning light and feels very energetic and warm and lively. There's a sense of surprise and mystery, so you walk around a corner and you're really not sure what you're going to find next. You can come up the stairs, see a door, open it onto the roof of the pavilion, and find yourself in a terrace surrounded by grass, and there's a fire pit up there. The pavilion is really oriented in a way that you just feel like you're in this sort of jetliner view on top of the world.
It's really exciting to see how the house changes as the sun moves about. The shadows graze the different hallways and really create dynamic spaces. Sahara Noir marble has these beautiful gold veins. We weave this gold with brasses and other colors through the house, which give you hints of the strata that are here.
Material choices, color palettes were handled almost cinemagraphically. So we would start with mood boards that were usually screen grabs from one movie or TV show or another. And we would say, here's the mood that we think this space wants to have. Something that we really hadn't done before but was a lot of fun was this very glamorous bar. We picked a cool Sputnik light overhead and brass screen, and I think it's really unique and wonderful.
It was an exciting process of experimentation, layering materials for each room that could be slightly different from each other, but still cohesive as a whole. I think what I'm most proud of this project is the integration of the project with the landscape, and the fact that you can be on a hillside in Los Angeles and have spectacular views, still feel part of the overall surrounding, and be connected to nature.
We followed a narrative of a house that's evolved over a long, long period of time. And the things that we're most proud of are watching other people experience the space and seeing it through their eyes and seeing how excited they are and engaged. That makes us ecstatic.